In January 1947, the gruesome murder of Elizabeth Short, a young aspiring actress, shocked the nation and captivated the media, becoming one of the most infamous unsolved cases in American crime history. Dubbed the Black Dahlia by the press, Elizabeth's brutal death exposed the dark underbelly of post-war Los Angeles, a city where dreams often collided with harsh realities. Despite numerous investigations and theories, her killer was never identified, leaving the Black Dahlia case shrouded in mystery. This narrative explores the life of Elizabeth Short, the discovery of her body, the investigation, and the lasting impact of the case on popular culture and criminal justice.
Elizabeth Short was born on July 29, 1924 in Boston, Massachusetts. Raised primarily by her mother after her father abandoned the family, Elizabeth experienced a difficult childhood. As a teenager, she moved to California, hoping to find success in Hollywood. Like many young women of her time, she was drawn to the lure of the entertainment industry, dreaming of becoming a movie star. Despite her ambitions, Elizabeth struggled to find steady work and often lived a transient lifestyle, moving between cities and staying with friends or acquaintances. She was known for her striking beauty, dark hair, and a penchant for dressing in black, which later contributed to her nickname, the Black Dahlia. By the time of her death, Elizabeth had become part of the vast, unseen underclass of Hollywood aspiring actors and actresses, whose dreams often ended in disappointment and obscurity.
On the morning of January 15, 1947, a woman named Betty Bersinger was walking with her young daughter in the Leimert Park neighborhood of Los Angeles when she stumbled upon what she initially thought was a discarded mannequin. Upon closer inspection, she realized it was the mutilated body of a young woman, severed in half at the waist. The body was later identified as that of Elizabeth Short. The crime scene was horrifying. Her body had been completely drained of blood. Her face was slashed from ear to ear in a grotesque smile, and there were signs of torture. Her corpse had been carefully cleaned and posed, adding a chilling element of theatricality to the crime. The brutality of the murder and the apparent lack of motive or suspect quickly captured public attention. The media dubbed the case the Black Dahlia murder, a name inspired by the film noir style of the time and Elizabeth's rumored affinity for dark clothing.
The Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, launched an extensive investigation, but the case was hampered by numerous challenges from the start. The gruesome nature of the crime drew intense media scrutiny, and reporters often interfered with the investigation, contaminating the crime scene and misleading investigators with false leads. Over the following months, the LAPD received hundreds of confessions, but none were credible. The police interviewed countless suspects, including Elizabeth's acquaintances, former lovers, and known criminals, but no one was ever charged. One of the most perplexing aspects of the case was the sheer brutality of the murder, which suggested a level of familiarity with surgical procedures. This led investigators to suspect that the killer might have been a doctor or someone with medical training. The investigation was further complicated by the chaotic state of the LAPD at the time, which was plagued by corruption and inefficiency. Despite the best efforts of several dedicated detectives, the case grew cold as viable leads dried up and public interest waned.
Over the years, numerous theories have emerged regarding the identity of the Black Dahlia's killer. One of the most enduring theories involves George Houdel, a prominent Los Angeles physician. Houdel became a suspect in 1949, but there was insufficient evidence to charge him at the time. Decades later, his son, Steve Houdel, a retired LAPD detective, published a book accusing his father of the crime, citing disturbing entries in Houdel's journals and evidence found in photographs. Other theories have suggested links to organized crime, a botched abortion, or even a sadistic film producer operating in Hollywood's dark underbelly. Each theory adds a layer of intrigue to the case, but none have definitively solved the mystery. The Black Dahlia murder has also been the subject of numerous books, films, and television series, which have perpetuated various theories and sometimes blurred the line between fact and fiction. These portrayals have kept the case in the public consciousness, but they have also contributed to the mythologizing of both Elizabeth Short and her tragic death.
The Black Dahlia murder remains one of the most famous unsolved cases in American history. Despite the passage of time and advances in forensic science, the identity of Elizabeth Short's killer remains unknown. The case continues to haunt Los Angeles, a city where the pursuit of fame and fortune often comes with a dark, dangerous edge. Elizabeth Short's tragic story has left a lasting impact on popular culture, inspiring countless works of fiction and true crime investigations. Her murder has become emblematic of Hollywood's dark side, the place where dreams can turn into nightmares. The enduring fascination with the case reflects not only the gruesome nature of the crime, but also a broader societal obsession with the intersection of beauty, tragedy, and mystery. The Black Dahlia case also had a significant impact on criminal investigations. It highlighted the limitations of police procedures at the time and underscored the need for more rigorous investigative standards and better handling of evidence. While the LAPD's handling of the case was widely criticized, it ultimately led to improvements in the way homicide investigations were conducted in Los Angeles.
Elizabeth Short's murder, though unsolved, has had a profound and lasting influence on both true crime literature and Hollywood lore. She has become a symbol of lost innocence, her story representing the harsh realities that often lie beneath the glamour of the entertainment industry. The fascination with her case, and with the figure of the Black Dahlia, endures as a reminder of the darker side of human nature and the complexities of seeking justice in the face of overwhelming odds. The Black Dahlia case remains an open wound in the history of Los Angeles, a city that has never forgotten the young woman whose dreams of stardom ended in brutal violence. Her story continues to captivate, to disturb, and to challenge our understanding of crime, fame, and the human capacity for cruelty.
The murder of Elizabeth Short, the Black Dahlia, remains one of the most enigmatic and haunting cases in the annals of American crime. Her tragic story, marked by the brutal circumstances of her death and the enduring mystery surrounding her killer, has become a symbol of the dark side of the American dream. As we reflect on her life and death, we are reminded of the importance of justice, the need for empathy, and the perils of sensationalism in the pursuit of truth.